are
Yes.
we are live.
The Freedom and Almost Harley show, right? Or maybe Harley show.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I was so kind when we were picking out names. I was like Frito and Harley, right? I was
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
let's be gracious. Frito's the man first, and he's done nothing but just try to wipe my name from the history books of the
Me.
Friday Farm Friends.
It
Dominate you.
it's being
Dominate.
Yeah,
pinned on
yeah.
me.
It's
It's
London
not me.
flashbacks again.
I'm not doing anything. It's the community, guys. I can't control what the community does.
That's the equivalent of saying your girl chose me. All right, don't hate
Exactly.
the game.
Habitually dominant behaviour. You can't blame him for his excessive levels of testosterone.
Whoa. So how
Yes,
are we
that's
doing,
right.
guys? How is everybody feeling?
Good. Yeah, good. It's been a good week. Been a good week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the
MPD.
UK?
Yeah, back in the UK, back out the UK again very soon. It's quite
Yep.
surprising. I was just arranging a meeting for Tuesday, and so Tuesday morning. Oh no, I'm on an aeroplane Tuesday. So yeah, busy. Looking forward to Consensus, by far the biggest show that we've ever done.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, really excited. We've got the Istanbul team is ready to go as well.
Nice.
So we've got two of our VIPs.
That is so cool.
Are coming. And a VIP's sister is also coming.
Wow.
So yeah, we've got a crew ready to go. So yeah, it's all very exciting at the moment.
I'm so bummed out that I can't join you guys for Austin. I would have loved to be there.
I'm fascinated to see what Istanbul's like. I don't mean as a city because I'm not really going to see the city, but I mean the event. I read this week that Turkey is the largest crypto market in the MENA region. Actually,
Whoa, really? I wouldn't have
Mhm.
thought that, to be honest, because they're so strict on everything, right?
Well, isn't their currency like rapidly collapsing?
Yes, it's been collapsing for like decades, but
Uh,
maybe that's the reason that they
yeah,
can't. Yeah.
probably. I don't want to get arrested at the airport, so maybe if we could just stay on the right side of the democratically elected leaders of Turkey. Um,
Yeah, very democratic. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like some countries, just you can't even say because I might end up getting shot. But yeah, where
Mm.
there's one candidate. You think got it rough in the US where you only have two. Imagine just having one.
yeah, it's great. The how politics is going in the world is it just keeps getting better and better. I feel like we just hit the reset button every 70 to 80 years,
Mm.
and we're just like let me hit the button.
And
So
then
we'll see.
reset.
France
Yeah.
is back to rioting, but they do that every year. I was just watching French riot videos today.
Uh,
You
So
you,
we're
you
about to
you've
we're about to
had
hit the
time
crypto
for
market
YouTube.
reset button. Foxify is going to be the official start of the bull market.
Oh yeah,
Foxify is the bull flag.
definitely. Let's go.
there is typically you get there's typically like a couple of things that blow up, right, that transcend from from the crypto space, which is very inwardly focused most of the time, and then all of a sudden there's this. I think probably Safe Moon was one historically that a lot of people got into. Multi-billion. Sheeb is probably another Doge.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, we hopefully we have a better future than some of those. But yeah, let's see. A lot of expecting news on the Tyson fight as well. That's exciting, right?
Yeah, it's brewing, Danny. It's
So,
brewing.
so what's better then? Do you think if, for instance, the options were Andy Ruiz, who's American, or Zhang, which is Chinese, what do you think is the best? What's the best opponent, Harley?
Zhang. Zhang.
Zhang.
Yeah, like I think I told you this story, but I went to a Yankees game last week or whenever it was, and the Angels are in town. They have like one of the best players, and he's from Japan. And
Oh,
I've been to
really?
Yankees games before, and it's a very diverse city, New York City. But it was overly represented in terms of Asian people at the game, just because they turned out because this guy was there. And he's just
Yeah.
someone who plays 162 games a year, right? And he plays like 3 games here alone, right? Just this time. So I think, and having such low representation in the sport of boxing and in the like heavyweight at that tier, you know, I mean, you remember how big Pacquiao was, right? And I think China is just like a whole nother level. So I think it,
Yeah.
hands down to me. And there's just so much money over there. I think that market, much more so, is a target market for us. But it's my analyses.
Did you write a letter to the Yankees to complain about the lack of diversity in the Yankees when you visited?
I did.
Nice.
I was like, we have too many. Never mind. We'll get into it. The joke's not okay. We're professional.
I think you're right. It's always difficult though, because somebody said to me, you know, you could get 1 billion views if you fought the guy from China, and I don't know, really, 1 billion.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's like basically all of China.
That's like double the amount that usually watches a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. If Taiwan want to try and like catch China by surprise, you know, the old double bluff, then Taiwan, you know, that's their moment, right? Well, everyone's watching the boxing.
Well, I guess it's kind of like, it's not just China, right? Like, not that all Asians are the same, but it's kind of like when there's like a white guy from Europe playing basketball, like, and he's really good at it. Like, I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, there's a white guy that's actually good at basketball, right? Like, he's may not have the same like ethnicity as me, but it's just like, oh, like there's like I'm not going to go out and watch a basketball game for it, but a lot of people are like that.
No.
They stand out, right? So it does make sense that it gathers more of a crowd, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. And B&B pumping today, whilst the market looks a little bit flat and uneventful, because B&B hasn't really been tracking the market pump for the last, you know, it has appreciated, but not at the same rate as ETH and Bitcoin. So it's nice to see it go the other direction, actually.
Honestly, I have no idea right now.
B&B's at 700, Frido.
No, that's
You're rich.
That's yes, yeah, finally.
You're richer.
Yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah, no, B&B's had a good day, whereas other things not moving so much. So, so how's the wheel action this week?
It's crazy. I got the data from Harley earlier today, and when I saw it,
Did you get delivered in a suitcase?
Yes. Yeah, I had to put my eye, you know, the retina scan, and then it opened up and everything.
It's like a Pulp Fiction. There's just this light that shines on.
We got very dangerous secret spy.
Nice. There is one person in particular who's on there a lot.
How much is a lot?
Imagine, yes, exactly half. Yeah, we have 2 wheels today, so 16 spots, and 8 of those spots are occupied by this person.
Wow.
That's
why do we have?
like,
Why did we? How many entries did we have?
How many in total, or how many did that person have?
In total.
That's something Harley knows.
Yeah, 1 second. Like 106. So they lucked out a lot this week.
Oh, so we've been hustled, because if it was like 150, then it's good. It's good for us.
Yeah, they conned us
around that 100 mark. I hope there's no collusion, because there's I feel like I've been rugged.
We've been conned.
I was watching it. I was like, as I was like adding it in, and I was getting rid of entries that are outside the time zone or like don't have the right amount, and I was like, gosh, it was so close. These guys are just they basically doubled their odds.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, true,
right?
true.
Like if it was 99, you got 8 spots, but they added for 8 more entries, they got 8 more wheel spots.
Yes, that is insane.
Wheeze was robbed.
Wheeze was robbed. Yeah. What we need to do is when it's like anywhere between 100 and 130, put out an announcement say you're so close.
Yes. Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Everyone's diluting their, but we wouldn't do that, of course.
Shall I show you the wheel? Because the guy who's on there a lot of times, do you want to know how many entries he had, or shall we let that be a secret?
I don't know. Show. What was?
I'm gonna show it soon. But I just share screen. There we go, and this one. All right. You will most likely immediately see who's on the second wheel as well.
Nice.
The Prof.
E5 was a big winner last week, right?
E5 had four wins.
Oh, so the Prof is coming to Austin, right?
Yep. The Prof will be there, and
nice.
BB who's also going to be there is also on the wheel.
So we'll know the Prof because it'll be the guy in the mink coat, top hat, cane, totally blinged out after this week's Friday.
Exactly. So, do you guys have a favorite?
I'm gonna pick
the
Frank.
Prof.
Sorry for Frank. Frank looks very lonely on there. One entry.
Frank, yeah. Frank, for you? How about you, Harley?
The Prof.
He's gonna go
awkward.
for it.
He's going for him in like 4 days, so it'd be pretty awkward if I was like, "Hey, I know you put all this money to the farm, but F you."
But
imagine if Austin was here and he picked the Prof and he won 0.
Yeah.
You see, Lock My Bully was fuming, wasn't he, last week? He was serious. He was not happy.
Then I will go for E5. He was a big winner. Let's continue the streak, buddy. We got this.
Money goes to money.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll do first 2 spins, and then we can go from there. Good luck, everyone.
It's the Prof.
Nope.
It's the wallet address. It's the wallet address.
Can you guys hear it though?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, you could. Okay, that's nice.
I say we start blacklisting every wallet address, like not just from Farm Frenzy, just from the ecosystem. Can we arrange that?
Oh my God! Why? Why do you win wallet address? Let me quickly put this in. All right, let's do the spin number 2. How? It's not the same one, is it? It is the same one.
It is.
Oh my God. Oh, this is defying odds, man.
I need to see how many entries they had.
Yeah, you
I'm
told
very
me.
happy for you.
Yes, very happy, although we don't know who you are.
Wow, that wallet address had 1 entry.
Oh
No.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh
So how
my
did they get
God.
picked twice?
They didn't get picked twice.
The
they
wheel. The wheel chose
Being an
to.
absolute dipshit. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
How lucky is this guy? If you are this guy, if you're watching, go to your casino and put everything on whatever color you want, because you're gonna
Heads
win.
up, guys. Heads up. Like if you don't know this, if you're watching this, right, and you don't know what the Foxify NFT is, and you don't know the potential value of that NFT and Foxify launches, if you minted a gold, it would.
Yeah.
I would guess on the open market it would be worth minimum $5,000, potentially a lot more, unless someone just listed it too low. I think if you held on to it and the platform's running and you get, you've got some high volume traders, I think you could fetch a huge amount. So anybody that's looking hasn't got on the whitelist for the NFTs, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Exactly. I mean, it's really easy to get a whitelist spot. There's multiple ways on actually getting one, and you can actually get two if you're fast. So it's crazy.
Cool.
Shall we do another two?
Let's do it. Come on. We're a bit
right.
dejected. Come on.
All right, come on. I will go for anybody except for the wallet addresses. There he is.
All right.
There you go.
100
One in the bag.
Finally. Let
The
me
cat.
punch that in real quick.
Yeah, Cryptoholic said if the prof wins, it goes to Beers in Austin. It's true. That's a 12-pack of Shiner Bock right there.
Shiner Bock. Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No! How is this
one
possible?
entry and that person's won 3 times. 3 times.
It's funny. I don't think they were having anything to do with it. So they went into the MDB 90 pool, and they didn't
even know.
They didn't do a minimum entry.
How big was the entry?
It was 350.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not big.
But they're almost at full ROI already.
They are
at 350. They're at 300 now.
This is 300. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost doubled your money.
That's
really,
crazy. Okay, I'm gonna quickly close this wheel because that's crazy. I'm gonna stop the sharing to have a little bit.
So yeah, it was 4, wasn't it? It was 1
Yeah,
to 12.
yeah.
3 to the
Yes.
absolute maniac.
Yep. Crazy.
That guy's when they're $1 million. Maths, Danny, maths.
Maths. Yeah.
So Harley? What's happening in the news in the US? I thought Trump was going to prison, but he's not in prison. What?
I don't know. They I was downtown when they held this thing, but I didn't know about it. I honestly I have opinions on like cultural things. I don't really keep up with the news outside of the fact that my phone just like follows me around and sends me notifications all day to try to get me angry and radicalized. Like my phone is just like trying, but I'm not sure with Trump what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think
he was being arrested too.
A platform of shame, and he took that platform and announced that he'll run for president again.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they're still hunting him. Like I think we discussed it. Like I don't know why. Like the guy was dying off. Like even conservatives were getting bored of the guy. Now you're giving them a rallying cry. So I don't get it. Make DeFi great again. Amen, Jeff Bezos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love it. It's pure theatre. It's pure theatre.
Do you guys miss Boris Johnson?
Do we what? Sorry?
Boris Johnson.
It was kind of cool when we had like 2 presidents with like crazy hair.
Yeah, he's Boris Johnson's a very, very divisive character. I think.
Not many like him, right?
Well, I think he's very divisive. I think some people. It's very similar in the UK actually. Like they've got some like inquiries going on, and it's like some of it's like, he borrowed some money to get some wallpaper, and and it's all quite convoluted. And I think if I'm honest, I think it's because the whole political system is similar with Trump. I think he's the red herring. He pops out and says, "Oh, I'm going to run again," and he's somebody who he doesn't actually like running things. I don't know Boris Johnson, but I think he likes the fight. And the 4 years where you actually have to run the country, I think he gets a little bit bored. So I think he's probably quite happy they sacked him, and he'd like to just come in with 6 months till the election and give it a blast. And so it's more theatre again. But again, they give him a platform by obsessing over the guy all the time.
Yeah, well, it's also
like Boris back, and then they assess 2 candidates that have got nothing to do with Boris and spend half the time talking about, well, what if Boris comes back? And everyone goes, oh yeah, Boris, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, well, it takes like a lot of the disgruntled feelings, like here in America with the Trump indictment thing. Like You're indicting this guy over paying off like a porn star like 8 years ago or something. Like that's when presidents have spied on their citizens and done illegal murder and then deals abroad. And there's so many like horrendous things. It's like, that's what you go after. Like, I'm not on Trump's corner by any means, but it's just like how much more can you make it obvious that there's an inside job and Epstein didn't kill himself? You know, like how much more obvious can you make it? All right. So it is a little like, see, that's the radicalization. The New York Times just keeps beeping my phone. We should stop. Peasants going to get mad at us. He's a bunch of lawyers in MDB.
It is theatre. It is theatre.
Yeah, Daniel's got it.
I knew somebody worked. He worked in I can't remember, civil service and in the UK, and he said it's show business for ugly people. That's
I like that. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, every time they're like, "Oh, that politician is so good looking," I'm like, "That's a 5." You know?
Yeah, it's the whole. You know, I've worked in some male-dominated industries. You get we used to call it the prison effect. You know, if there's a lack of a certain gender and then you throw someone in, you know, a 4 becomes an 8 very quickly.
Yeah, like the bar gets raised a lot, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they had that at my college because, you know, beer goggles. It makes you see people. They call it the Berkeley goggles because my school is known for having very ugly of the fairer sex. So they call it the Berkeley goggles because your standards got lowered so much just by attending.
Brilliant. So that you're definitely not going to be invited back there for an honorary degree now, then?
No, they couldn't wait to get me out. That's the only way to keep the Simps entertained. Every time we hear the word Simps, my last name is Simpson. So if you just cut off the O-N, I'm a Simps.
You're a Simps, yeah. You're like the yellow figures, right, on television.
So what's it? So today at 4 Eastern, 8 UTC, something like that is the light paper. Am I correct on that?
It's late, yes. I'll stay up for it though, but it's late for Frito time. It's a lot better than it was though, because it was at 12. It was at midnight my time. It's now at 10 my time, so that's already a lot better. It's 9 BST PM.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's our mint.
Tomorrow is the mint, yeah.
It is. Yeah, so everybody's working hard at the moment, running around doing the final pieces, getting the affiliate page set up because you can't mint unless you've joined an affiliate team as well. So if you could have been an affiliate and you've missed out, you snooze, you lose, because you know there's going to be hundreds of people minting an NFT tomorrow, and some may have an allegiance to an affiliate, some may not, and they join your team, and it's very, very interesting. So yeah, but we've got it all going off today. We've also got an announcement today, a little bit of alpha. Today we will also announce which chain Foxify will be on.
Yes, so cool. We're getting there. It's all starting to bubble up, and the butterflies are coming to me. It's so good.
I don't want to throw like too many hints, but Danny has been speaking a lot with Brian Legend, so take what you will from that about which chain we may be hopping on.
Yeah, they do a lot of business development. They offer a lot of incentives for people to build on their chain. Yeah, they do.
No,
they do. They're not doing any business.
nothing at all.
They remind me of another chain that shut down recently, yeah, I don't want to say because I don't want to be a bitch. I'm in a good mood. But no, just like I remember trying to arrange a meeting with them, and I was like, "This could be interesting. I'd like to hear more." And they're like, timing's really difficult. I was like, "Okay, well, you tell me." And then they just left it, and I thought, "Yeah, you might struggle if you can't meet your potential customers."
Yeah.
But what do I know? What do I know? Yeah.
You're just a potential customer, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think Big Bry's gone back to pumping safer, hasn't he? It's It's funny because it's strange how you can go from 2 million volume to 20,000 and then back to 2 million all of a sudden. It's just fantastic,
Makes no sense.
Huge variances. Don't know how he does it. Impressive.
I'm gonna take up the next wheel, guys. I'm gonna bring up the next wheel, I mean, even. And
Frito, I saw you in a promo video. Your Fox Supply.
I saw you in the promo fit. I saw you like you were doing.
Yeah, I was like this much. I was like this.
Yeah, it's like this. I didn't see myself actually. I saw Danny on stage.
It was you, and then Danny talking to someone.
Okay.
They did other stuff. I saw the back of Mark's head, so I'm not doxing him. But I saw the back of his head in the video. But then it was over me, just like looking like a handicapped tree.
But you are very. It's like a full second of you. Like you are very prominent in there, just like Danny.
I'm like, what am I saying? I'm like, what am I saying here? I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm like, what am I signifying?
Yeah.
Ordering a drink.
Yeah, it's like this big. There you go.
I'm pretty sure I said my lips had this big. I don't know.
The wheel is coming, guys.
You were describing the size of Frito in real life.
Yes, yeah, I'm Hobbit size, so yeah. Honestly, when you compare me to an average Dutch male, I am pretty tiny because I'm only like 5'8", I think, while the standard size is like 6'2" or something.
Yeah, I think the standard height is always a bit lower than you expect, sort of average, but I think the UK average height is like a lot lower than you would think. But yeah, no, Dutchies are tall, big people.
Yeah.
They have the tallest in the world, like average, I think, because it was.
They
6
are.
feet. I think
Is it not Croatians?
No, it's the Dutch. I think we looked it up one of the last times, and indeed, Dutchies are like the tallest. But they have to, you know why? Because most of them live close to the sea and live below sea level. So if the sea level rises, then at least they will still be partially above the water.
Yeah, for the evolution through frequent drownings.
Yes, because where I live, quickly before we go to the wheel, I live about 200 meters above sea level. I'm in the only hilly part of the Netherlands. So I don't need that height. I'm safe.
He's a mountain man.
Yes, well, mountain. It's hills. I mean, it's like the highest point here in Netherlands is like 320 meters, which is laughable, to be honest. But it's quite near me, so it's quite cool.
Yeah, it's what you do with it that counts.
There you go. And with those wise words, let's spin. Oh, before we do we want to change our picks? Because I think everybody is still on here, right? From the
I think De Prof has had a raw deal, so I'm going to go De Prof.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You, Harley?
VP Gene's also my buddy, though. So I'm splitting it. I'm splitting it between those two. I'm gonna cheat.
Okay. I'm gonna go NCP.
And I wish nothing but terrible things for this second wallet address.
Yes, me too. Because it's not the same one, right? No.
It's not.
Okay. Whew. All right, let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Wow.
It's my previous pick. That's nice.
Is it FE or EFI?
I say EFI, but
I say FE.
Yeah, but there's only one F. So do you see DeFi as well then instead of DeFi?
No.
Yeah. See.
It's so pedantic.
That's how I thought of it, but I thought the name by itself is more. It reminds me of an elf.
Really?
So that's why I was thinking
Elfie.
I did the same thing. I was like, if I put a D in front, I was like, it's DeFi, so it'd be different. But Yeah, it's like I don't know. Words are like the F and the PH sound. Oh, what's the Dutch ones? Like, do you guys have any weird words? I mean, your whole language sounds weird to me, but
Oh,
like to you guys, do you guys have
We
weird
did
words?
say we said whitelist spots for everybody that made the wheel this week, didn't we?
did we?
Yes, we did.
Uh-oh.
Jeans just.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, sorry guys, we didn't say that.
We did. Yeah, we did. We did say that.
Ooh,
We said everybody that made the wheel gets
Oopsie.
a whitelist spot. We are capping at 2, so if you've already got 2 by the way,
Yeah.
it makes a bit of a mockery of the process. So
Yeah, you can't have more than 2.
yeah, we had some people through a different giveaway we did through the Twitter Spaces we did last night. We've got 200 people to it. Actually, it's really impressive with Alpha shares. And but yeah, someone won, didn't they? That's already got 2. We can't kind of go.
Yeah.
Above that.
The same thing is true with the partner whitelists from, for instance, Alpha shares, because there are a couple of people in there I saw that have like 3 whitelist spot roles, but you can only have 2. So yeah.
Good.
All right.
Everyone's a winner.
Everybody is a winner. Yes. I'll spin again. So good luck. Da Prof. Nice one.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
That's really good. All right.
The prof. So the prof is an airdrop. He's a professional airdrop hunter.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a professional. That's how he knew so much about a certain chain.
Mm.
Mm.
So do you know him longer than today then?
I mean, from the process of setting up the Austin thing.
All
But
right.
now we're bros on the inbox.
Bros.
We're bros.
But but not bros like we are, right?
No, don't worry.
Okay. look at Daddy. He's like, ooh, yes, no, okay. Then I'm happy.
Bros before, other people.
Yeah, and I mean he's coming to Austin with his wife, so no worries.
What is going on in the background there?
A lot of grooming.
He runs a
is
cat
going-
orphanage.
A lot of grooming. Hello.
a lot of feline action in Frida's pack.
Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because we'll be demonetized.
Everybody's thinking it. You don't.
Yeah.
Every stall here is thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Male percentage 99.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Are you doing rum and coke?
yes, always. Yes.
You guys are living it up. I've got orange juice.
Oh,
I got water and coffee.
is there vodka in there as well, then?
No, small fry.
Ah.
Just orange squash. I've got a really sore throat. I've had if you remember, I was ill going to Dubai,
Yeah.
and then I felt great for the 3 weeks I was there, and then I think I've got like a throat infection, but it's very physical. Like I feel pretty okay within myself, but my throat just feels like I've been
Pummeled.
It's horrendous. But
Pummel.
yes,
That's
I'm
not nice.
trying to take on a bit of fluid before I drink some beers later.
Yeah. The beers are good. And there will be plenty of those in Austin as well, I reckon.
No, it's work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we had no drinks whatsoever.
You never
in,
know
in
who
London.
might be watching this.
Yes. Don't drink, guys. Don't drink. No.
Just get early. Do you know it's really hard when you go from UK to US, is especially when you've got events, because you've got daytime, you're busy all day.
Yeah.
And then you do stuff in the evening, and then your body clock wants to wake up 5 hours early. So yeah, it's really tough. So you find yourself like maybe even if you're really sensible, when you get into your room at say, I don't know, 11:30, right? After some dinner and some drinks, you get your head down and then you wake up at 2:30.
Yeah.
It's
It's always worse when you travel from right to left in the world, right? So from west to or from east to west.
I think so. I think Alice and I were talking about this. We were saying like, because Zach's been a bit poorly and something. It turns out he's got an ear infection, and that was the cause. And so like sleep's been really difficult for us for like at least a week, and we obviously we got back and we're quite jet lagged, and the kids didn't really sleep in, and we thought they wouldn't stuff. But anyway, so we just jet lagged, and Alice and I were talking about. We were saying that when you have young children, Harley will relate to this. You live in a constant state of jet lag, right? Jet lag is the definition of your body just not sleeping when it wants to and being really confused. So you live in that state every day of your life, and then you actually get jet lag on top of jet lag. It's
my God.
It's a test.
This entire week has just been slow motion of me like begging for like the opportunity to like. I never nap. I've taken like 2 naps in like 10 years before having a kid. I'm just someone like once I'm awake,
wow.
I'm like full steam until I'm out, and then I'll sleep super late. But like once the train starts moving, it doesn't really stop.
This is true, by the way. He does sleep in like crazy.
But also I stay up late because it's like hard for me to go down once I'm. But since having a kid, it's not as hard. I took a nap the other day. Anyways, I had a long night for my birthday, and it's just been every day. I'm just like, oh my God, I could just use a nap for just like 30 minutes. Like I was like, please, because it's never been like that before. But it is. He gets sick and it's out of the blue, and you're like, oh my God, my entire life's gonna be upside down now. And it's
you never know. You never know when it's coming.
Nope.
Just accumulate any sleep that's available.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about Austin that I didn't do. I was like, I'm officially on the team this time. I was like, it's going to be much earlier nights in Austin. I want to be tipped off for the conference, and I also love 8 hours of sleep.
So I need to take 2 flights to get to Austin because the tickets are like really, really expensive to go direct from London to Austin.
That's
it was like $3,500.
What?
My God.
That is crazy.
Or to go via. So I think I'm going like via Houston, right, which is really close.
That's also Texas.
Danny's like, these private jets are ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible. But we don't need that much staff on the plane. But so I'm going via somewhere else, and it's like 600. But it does mean my whole journey is like 14 hours. Which is
my God.
But when you've just done loads of flights with kids, and then you do flight without kids, that's just catch up time. I can make up for the last week. So
it's called getting old.
Yeah,
it's called getting old.
I used to believe that about like your not immune system, like your the thing that moves fast when you're young that helps you lose weight. Your I can't remember what it's called.
Metabolism.
Metabolism, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I read an article, and it's like like it like your 20s, but like from 30 to like 50 or something like that, like it stays relatively the same. Actually, like it's these lifestyle changes that we don't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these micro things, these compounding actions you take. Eating later, sitting more. Things that you don't notice because you're just living your life have a compounding effect on your body. And of course, the more fat you lose, like the more muscle you lose, the more fat you gain, the harder it is for it to self-regulate, and you get into a negative loop. And there you go. So since I become conscious of that,
muscle memory of bad habits. So your ability to execute your bad habits is your ability to eat a whole pizza just improves. Do you remember getting the first pint you've ever had in a pub? And I remember, I think I was 15.
I was 16.
I was like a couple of years before they started to really clamp down. So I remember when I was 19, I would get ID'd more than I was 16, right? Because there was a real clamp down. And I look young as well. I developed quite late, so I look like a child. And I remember, the age is 18. If the culture was, if you're in a pub, I remember someone actually saying in my village pub once, "It's okay, he's 16," because it was just socially accepted that you could drink at 16, even though the law was 18. But anyway, so I remember the first time I got this pint at this party where somebody knew someone who run the pub, and they'd let us go upstairs and we could get a pint. And I remember thinking, it's going to take me a week to drink this much fluid. And how quickly does your first pint go now if you go into a bar? And it's your ability to consume alcohols, as like you say, Harley, It's like 100x.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ability to consume calories. Sorry, is just
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. A night of drinking, like used to. I remember like when me and my friend first stole like a beer from his mom, and we're like, we're super young. I think we shared a Corona, and we're just plastered, right?
Yeah,
like,
with
like,
one
like,
Corona, right? Yeah.
Yeah, of nothing, right? And if you give me half a beer, I wouldn't have even known I drank it now, right? It's just no. So yeah, and those calories add up too with drinking, especially even if you only have a couple a night. Like that's at least 200 calories just based on the shot content, at least. Easy. And that compounds, right? 3,000 calories roughly is a pound. So over just 2 pounds a month, basically, you're adding on. If you it compounds.
Right? Yeah.
A stone is like 6-7 kilos, right?
Yeah, it's 14 pounds, so about 6 kilos.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw Tyson Fury. He's like, "Yo, I'm about 9 right?"
Yeah.
Part of his accent. He has a very unique accent. And I was like, I have no idea.
I can do a Tyson Fury accent, and I don't know. I might end up getting murdered for this, but shall I do it?
Yes, do it.
Right, you bunch of dossers. Tyson Fury.
That's so good. It's him. Oh my god. That's great.
Markham.
I love it.
Markham. Yeah. He's a very distinctive accent. There's certain phrases. It's I'm probably going to get murdered now.
No, it was great. You did really good there.
Tyson Fury's just going to show up at his house and just hit him on the top of his head.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe after the fight.
I did offer to fight him when I met him. Actually,
you did.
I did. Yeah, I did offer to fight him for money. I said, look, if you're ever short of an opponent and you want someone to punch in the face for tens of millions of dollars, I would take that.
I'm your guy.
Yeah, for that. Crazy.
Yeah, I think he was just looking at me thinking I can do that for free.
Yeah. Right. Hey, I'll bring up the wheel once more for the last 2 spins. There she is. And we keep to our guns, right? We stick to our guns. Same people, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, then. There we go.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go VPG.
A VPG for you.
VPG. Sounds like
right.
VPG.
Change of
Give
heart.
me a wallet address.
Nope, it's the Prof. 3. Nice.
What's it like Austin then? So like, British people assess the economic condition of any country by the price of a loaf of bread and a pint of beer. They're the two sort of universal indicators we use. What's it like in Austin? Is it expensive? Because I know like I was looking at moving to Austin actually just over a year ago, and it was like economically it was booming, right?
Yeah. So when I lived there in 2014, I had a house which was a mile from downtown, very small house that I rented. It was $1,000 a month, right on the little lake. Yeah. You would have to kill someone to get that deal now. It exploded. Okay. Home prices. I mean, I lived on the east side, which was just starting to gentrify. I'll tell you what these hipsters did. There used to be this like shitty laundromat that was like this Hispanic run thing, and there was like holes in the floor, but they were really nice. They'd watch your laundry, all this stuff. I go back one time, it's gone, and these hipsters have opened a restaurant called the Laundretta, like in its place, and this whole neighborhood, the housing prices have 5x over whatever the 10 years
10
or whatever it
years,
is.
yeah.
I remember dying at the time trying to buy a house, but of course I couldn't get a loan with the jobs I had at the time. So need money to make money, baby. But yeah, no, it's gotten very expensive in terms of rent and house living. The median income has also gone up, but the asset prices have risen faster. I think 59% of income is required to buy a house there now, which is one of the highest in the nation.
Yeah.
So it's a bit outpaced the actual growth, but yeah, it's becoming a tech hub, and that stuff didn't used to exist there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. We looked at a few different locations. We looked at Irvine, and we looked at Boston. Boston was insane, cost-wise. It was insane.
I don't see the value there. The weather's terrible. The people have weird accents. I guess for you guys, it's like a mini England. I guess.
Oh,
right? Like, you know, like why?
I've been there. I've been there. It's nothing like the UK. Have you been to Boston, Harley?
Yeah. I've been to Boston. But
it's nothing. You've been to the UK a couple of times. It's nothing like the UK, is it?
No. But I used to think it was.
Yeah.
So, but no, the people are nothing alike. The accents aren't actually alike.
I think something.
The weather's not even alike.
A ridiculous percentage of the towns are named after British towns, aren't they?
Massachusetts, yeah, exactly. I think that's where they like the Mayflower
Boston,
landed.
Lincoln, Sudbury. It was just almost like every town I remember when I was there was named after a UK town. What fascinates me the most is that most people there didn't know that either. There's another one.
There's another one.
Yeah, they were quite confused. They thought we were copying them.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people here are. I don't know what it's like in. I'm sure in Frida's country, it's like not like this because you guys are like educated, happy people. But here, a lot of people don't even know like the states, like on a map.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm mega impressed. Like US.
Oh my god! Yes.
Like US knowledge base of people that I've met. I've been mega impressed. Like, and especially of their own country actually. So I'm quite surprised by that.
Of the what?
Of their own country. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, they would.
I don't know where your sample's coming from. Like,
they had a very warped view of anything outside of the country.
That's my impression too.
Well, that was the one from when I was in high school.
Brilliant knowledge of their own history and geography, and
Well, we definitely know our own history. Like that's we know that all day.
Like
the world began in 1786.
Yeah,
there's not a lot to learn, and there isn't much of it you want to talk about.
Well, we recently love to talk about all of it.
First, you were owned by the Dutch, and then the rest happened.
Owned by the Dutch.
Well, we did actually. America. What we did is we freed ourselves from the English, and shortly thereafter, within a short amount of time, we got rid of slavery because the English were no longer here to oppress us and give these hateful systems to our country.
I always say that Americans have a better grasp, generally speaking, a better grasp of the English language than the English do.
Why?
Say that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you always like spitting words that we don't know. I think we have a lot of slang, we have a lot of local dialect and stuff like that in the UK. Even though the geography is very small, the accents differ a lot over really short distances. So
same in my country.
Really?
Yeah, where I live, even like I live in the most southern province.
Yeah.
And this Limburgian that's like the dialect, but within that little slab of land, I think there's like 25 different dialects everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, like almost
Everyone's
for every
their own dialect.
Yeah, like almost for every village or not village but city you visit, they have a different dialect. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What so Gold Member, what region is he from?
Gold Member.
Yeah. You know, I love
gold. I love gold. My Faja.
I think
my Faja.
I think it sounds German.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely German.
So there's, come on, do you know him? Do you know Gold Member?
Do you know Austin Powers?
Yes, of course. You mean the Austin Powers guy?
Yeah. You're with us. I heard that the Amsterdam local council is now trying to deter boozy Brits from visiting Amsterdam after.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
Now they made all the money.
Of course. Let's do one more spin and then slowly wrap up, right? Because we're almost out of time.
And we need something new. We need something new.
Yes,
We've been
yes.
doing this a long time. In DeFi, we've been doing this for a decade in DeFi years.
Yeah. We are looking at that, by the way, everybody.
Strip wheel, where you two have to take a piece of clothing off. If you don't,
Why only us two?
because you're good-looking men.
You are a good-looking man.
Nah, people don't want to see this.
Hey, I already had only one piece of clothing on while I was on this show, so I think I'm the one who's exempt from that.
This is true.
That's
Yes.
true. You're just completely unprovocated.
Yeah, I mean, here I am, get in the fucking pool, and that was it. By the way, that's still a good advice. So,
Indeed.
all right, I'll spin one more time. I take it we are still rooting for the same people, right?
Yeah. Go
VP
VP Gene.
for
Come on,
you.
VP.
Yeah, the prop guy. I want VP Gene as well. VP.
Yes,
VP,
yes, yes.
VP.
Woo! Nice.
So many beers.
That is so good. You're gonna get some beers from him, right?
Yeah, well, VP Gene is just like he's like really being really pushy about his expense accounts. He's like, "Hey man, let's just go out, bro." He's like, "I got it," And I was like, let's see how far we can take it. He goes, "Well, I'm the CEO." I was like, "All right."
All
It turns out
right.
he's the CEO of Toys R Us, actually.
Are you kidding me? That's
Yes.
huge.
Yes, I am kidding, but I don't know
Oh.
the name of his company, and I wouldn't talk to him
so-
like that anyways. But
So live news, there is announcements going out that Tyson Fury is going to be fighting Andy Ruiz on July the 22nd.
So it's the American.
The American, not
Ah.
the Chinese.
That is unfortunate.
But
Yeah.
July 22nd is still good timing.
Amazing
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is just nice. Really good.
I'm curious to see in terms of a location, because I know that US isn't an option, so I'm guessing they're going to
UK, right?
guess it'd be the UK. It's certainly not going to be the Middle East on the 22nd of July.
Nah,
A 2-round
No
fight
no
in
chance.
45-degree heat.
Most likely
Yeah.
one of the big venues in the UK, if I have to take a guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good fight. Ruiz is it's not Usyk, but I would choose that fight on that day over Usyk in April. Actually, because you think that would already be, but that would
In a
where are
week.
we? It'd be
In a
like
week
in a
and a
week.
day.
Yeah, it'd be 8 days away, and
Yeah.
then you've got 2 months till we launch. I think.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been exactly on the day that, and I keep wanting to say Foxify, but when MDB is exactly 1 year old,
Yeah.
like the real launch, like not the pre-sale, but the launch was on the 29th, right? The 29th
Yep.
of April.
Yeah.
So
That
8
was
more
when
days.
I lost my soul, never to be returned.
It's when I sold my soul to MDB. So yeah.
I look forward to a life without a chart.
Yes, me
I
too.
do look forward to one day to a life without a chart.
Yeah. Thune, right?
I mean, not anytime soon. Let's be honest.
Nah. True. All right, guys.
Cool.
Thank you
Is
so
that
much.
it? We're all spun out.
Yeah, it's 10 spins. Let me... sorry, 8 spins. Just kidding. Yeah, we did 8. So we have the wallet address has 3. The prof has 3. FE EFI has 1, and VP Gene has 1. So that's 8 in total. Important announcement though, make sure to reach out into the tickets, claim that you are a FFF winner, and then we will settle your prize money. And then for the NFTs, I'll have a chat with Danny about that, because we'll have to figure something out. And then you
I
should
think
be...
it's fine. Just to, Harley just needs to put the wallet addresses, and all roads lead
All
to
right.
Harley.
Okay,
Harley's-
so no need to fill it out the form. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harley?
Yeah, I mean, are people coming to claim the whitelist spots, or are we just handing it out to those wallets?
I think we can just add it to the whitelist, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
have
can
the
add-
wallet addresses for everybody anyway.
Yeah, we have
Add the
wallet
wallet.
addresses. We can add it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in your
Well,
your
you've got the
sheet.
wallet addresses, right?
Yeah, he put them in there. I'm looking at them right now, and
Yeah.
they're all in there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yes. Then thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure once more.
Cool. Good stuff. Cheers, guys. It's been
Yeah,
fun.
have a great weekend.
I'll see you guys in 4 hours.
All right. Yes, sure. Definitely.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.